Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a little haul. I have been picking up quite a few products recently and I thought I would share them with you guys. So these are from all over the place really. It's mostly makeup stuff, a little bit of hair. If you like haul videos then please give this video a thumbs up and I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel before you leave, and if you press that notification bell you'll be notified every time I upload. Subscribing, liking, commenting really does help me out on my videos. It tells me what you guys like and what you guys might want to see more of. So first things first, I think we may start with hair because there's like one hair item. So I picked up the Fruity and Cheeky Cherry Bautista dry shampoo. Now dry shampoo I don't tend to use that often. I only use it when my hair is looking like properly greasy towards the end of the day and I need to still go out that evening to do something. And I have used Bautista before and I know that I like it. It's really good if you just pop a bit on. It does have the grey cast, so you do have to be careful to rub it into your scalp properly, and then if you just leave it to sit for a few minutes and brush it out. It's always good if you can to have someone there to point out A, your greasy bits at the back of your head that you can't see, and B, to make sure that you have got rid of all of the grey cast at the back. Now a good one that I used to use that doesn't have a grey cast is the Herbal Essences Naked Dry Shampoo. So it comes in this little white bottle and that doesn't have as much of a grey cast to it if that's something that you don't like. Also it was cheap, I got it on sale for like £1.50 a bottle, so I did stock up and get a couple, but I thought there's no point in me showing you all of them, I'll just show you one. So I also picked up this eyelash glue. It's the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive Eyelash Glue. And you may notice on my channel that I don't really wear eyelashes. That's not because I don't like eyelashes and I don't own eyelashes, I just ran out of eyelash glue. And I was trying to find a good one, to be honest, because I have a problem with my eyelashes coming up quite a bit in the corners. But my sister recommended this one to me and she really does well with her eyelashes, so I thought I would give this a go. It looks like it's got kind of a white to clear band kind of thing going on. It isn't black, which to be honest I don't know whether I'm going to like this or not, but apparently it's not one of the really harsh ones either that's like cement on your eyes where it's like, oh, you know, trying to pull them off at the end of the night, losing all your real lashes, which I like. I would rather have to carry around eyelash glue and touch up than rip out all of my lashes at the end, because I don't wear lashes that often. So the next thing I have, I've been wanting to try out since they brought out the new shades, because I had a look at it previously, however all of the shades were kind of too dark for me. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now they brought out, I think it's 2 new shades in 5 and 10, or it might be that they've just brought out a new shade 5. But anyway, I have the shade 5. I'm aware that the shade 15 is lighter than the shade 10, but I thought there isn't a chance that I'm going to be any paler than this. So this looks fairly pale. Doesn't look too bad. I think it might be nice for highlighting my under eyes, maybe on my darker foundations, mix it in a little bit with the white concealer I have. I don't know, it might be more of a spot kind of concealer for me. We'll try it out in a new video shortly, I'm sure. Next thing we have is the MAC Prep and Prime. Now I have the coconut scented one and I'm really excited to try this out. I didn't set my face today simply so I could try this out in the video. I've heard such good things about this. I'm so excited. And I got the coconut scented one because, to be honest, the others didn't smell that good to me. So I'm going to use it as a setting spray. That mister is so nice. It smells like sun cream, it really does. This looks so nice. I feel like my highlight is a lot more visible. I feel like my makeup's just melting together. It's really nice and cooling. And it smells good as well, like sun cream. Definitely like sun cream. I like it. I like it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe use it as a primer shortly just to see how it works in that sense, because I believe that's what it's supposed to be for. So next thing we'll move on to is this powder. So I have the Ready Set Smooth powder from Barry M. Now I tried this once at a friend's. I had forgotten a setting powder and she let me borrow hers, and it's really nice. It's looking white at the bottom, but I believe it's supposed to be translucent. Not that I'm bothered if it's white, I can use it to lighten up all of my foundations. but it looked really nice. And although this is supposed to be an oil absorbing one, I'd more like to set it my cheeks like I normally do, which would lighten them up, and my under eyes, and it just looks really nice and smooth and fine on my skin. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out. I think it was £6 or £7, and that it's not one of those that kind of spills everywhere, because I feel like loose powders at the moment, half of them are ones that are just going to spill everywhere the moment you open them. Oh, so it opens kind of like a compact. It has a little mirror in the top, which I like, and comes with a little kind of spongy thing here, with you know, the sticky things that kind of protect the powder from coming out. I tend to try and keep those on for as long as I can so I don't lose half as much powder. But I like that it comes in a compact. I feel like you're less likely to kind of burst everything everywhere, you know, twisting them off like you do. But no, I'm looking forward to trying this out. So next thing I got was upon recommendation of my sister, actually. It's the Maybelline Coloured Tattoo 24-Hour kind of eyeshadow. It's the shade 35 On and On Bronze. So this is by Maybelline, and I'm really excited to use this. I picked up On and On Bronze because it looked to me like a colour I would be most likely to use. I have been experimenting at the moment, I think, with a lot more brightly coloured kind of looks. However, I don't know that that's always me, and it's some kind of cream eyeshadow, and it looks really pretty and shiny. So yeah, it's kind of quite a thick cream. So I've just dipped my finger in to do a swatch, and it's holding the shape. That is a beautiful shiny colour. It's not glittery, but it's not matte either, and I think that'd be really nice if you want to kind of do like a nice bronze smoky eye, but you don't want anything like too glittery in your face with it. I know my sister really likes this shadow, and I count on her recommendations quite a bit, so we shall see how this works, and I will let you guys know. So the next thing I picked up was this Bleach London palette. It's a magnetic palette. Often I am working out of my pans now, so I have the Makeup Geek contour pan, which has been sat in its little cardboard thing that it came in, to be honest, because I didn't have a Z palette to pop it in. So we're just going to open this bad boy up. It's still wrapped in the plastic, as you can see. It's so nice to pull plastic off of things. Ooh. So I got this for £10 from Superdrug. I thought I might as well get a big one. A lot of them kind of come and they're a little bit on the smaller side, but I thought a bigger one would be better. So it looks like this. I'm not so keen on this bit of it. It's like plasticky. And I don't feel like it's going to necessarily protect your shadows that well. It feels like a kind of cheap cardboardy packaging. So we're going to open this up. Yeah, it feels kind of flimsy. This bit feels a bit more solid, but this lid bit is really flimsy and a bit naff, to be honest. So this is my Makeup Geek contour pan. As you can see, it is well loved. And it takes up kind of this much room in the palette, which means I've got a lot more space for anything else that I want to pop in here. It works for it. The magnet seems to work really well. I don't know, it's just a Z palette, but I think it encourages you to kind of buy more of the things that don't come with so much of the packaging, which I think is good in the sense of it saves all the plastic if you're buying single eyeshadows. But then I also think that this could be a little bit better for £10. I feel like this is a little bit cheap. So the next product I bought was the Soph Revolution highlighter palette. Now, I do watch her videos, and her demonstration of these was just beautiful. They look such beautiful colours. Now, what confuses me a touch is the purple one in here. Now, I've watched enough of her videos to kind of know that she doesn't like to use those kind of colours anymore. So why she would include a colour that she doesn't really like to use in her palette confuses me. But then it doesn't take away from the quality of the shadows. I quite like a purple highlight myself, so I will still use it. And I suppose it would then be centred towards the people like me who still don't mind a coloured highlight. So these are all the colours you get. I think mostly I'd be dipping into these two shades. The others would be really nice on the lid. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them all for you so you can see how bright these pigments are. Wow. That is just one swatch and that looks bright. That is going to look really beautiful on really pale skin. That is gorgeous. Now, I'm normally not a fan of like a kind of a goldy yellow highlighter, but I would still use that on my skin. That is a really nice kind of deeper gold shade. I think for people with medium toned skin and darker toned skin, that would look really beautiful, really nice and golden. I feel like that's my favourite shade so far, and I can't even wear it. That's really disappointing. That is a really nice kind of paler yellow colour. I feel like you could get away with that on paler skin. I think more medium skin tones would be able to get away with more of the colours in this palette. So I have swatched the top row on my arm, and they are really pigmented and really glittery. You wouldn't want such a stark line on your arm, but these feel like they're really soft and blendable on your face. Really beautiful colours. What I like about these actually is they don't look glittery. I find my Revolution Skin Kiss highlighter can look quite glittery, and I haven't seen that so far with this. So I'm now going to swatch the bottom row here. So that is the beautiful little pink one. I think that's lovely. I don't really wear pink highlighters that much, but that's mostly because I don't own one. And this would be really nice kind of experiment with. And it was only £8. Like, Christ, you get 8 highlighters for £8. That's madness. Especially for pans this size. Like, have you seen the size of these pans? They are ginormous. That is the purple one, and that really reminds me of the one I have in my blush palette, except it's smoother, it's a little bit less glittery, like I said. I find a lot of Revolution highlighters can be fairly glittery, but this one is, and it just looks so beautiful. Oh my God, I want it on my skin. Now this, for you ladies and gents with the deepest skin, is going to look banging. It's a beautiful bronze. Oh, it's really beautiful for those of you with darker skin. This one is definitely again for more medium to darker skin tones. That is really nice kind of orangey kind of colour. So people with more warmer skin, I think, will get away with this one a bit more. Oh, that was a shocking swatch, Jess. So again, these colours are really beautiful. I think I would only use the top two. I would use the other two on my eyes though. I feel like the darker ones swatch a touch easier, but then that's to do with skin tone as well. They show up a bit more easily on me. But these are really beautiful, good quality highlighters. I'm going to top up my highlight. I can't not. It's a little bit too exciting. So I'm just taking my 134 Luxe Powder Fusion brush. I am going to take that white shade with a dry brush and just, oh bitch, that highlighter is popping. Oh my God. Glow for days, glow for days. It's almost like when you put a bit too much highlighter on and you're desperately trying to blend it out, but it's beautiful. I'm going to try the purpley one, I think, on the other cheek. You pick up so much product just by lightly tapping your brush into the palette. Oh my God. Do you guys see that? That is perfection. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I feel like you're gonna have to use this lots to hit pan. And for £8, you cannot go wrong. Sorry, I'm now just distracted and just topping up my highlight everywhere with this. But no, they are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's one of the things I'm most excited about in this haul, not gonna lie to you. So next I picked up the Revolution Pro Supreme eyeshadow palette in Bewitched. And it looks like mostly kind of shimmer shades, but I've been into that lately. And I saw Soph Does Nails review of this, and oh my God, the swatches. So I'm going to do some swatches for you now. but like they look so beautiful, so pigmented. If you do like your kind of warmer eye looks, this would look really nice. I'm just hoping that the matte shade swatches as well as the other shades. So I'm going to dip my fingers into this, just one swatch, and look at that payoff. Oh my god, this would be a really nice colour as like a crease shade or to set the entire lid with. That's really nice. These are so buttery, and look at that, that is like metallic. Oh my god, that is beautiful. This one is kind of a little bit more orange, whereas the other one is kind of like gold, but it's like fire. It is magical. I need to be gentler with my swatching because that is just a beautiful kind of glittery yellow. It's not quite as metallic as the others, but it's got a sheen, and it's really, really pretty. I'm kind of excited for this one because I don't know if this is going to be like a pale pink. It's got this duochromy kind of look to it in the pan, so we shall see. Ooh. These shades come off gorgeous. And here's that red. That red is going to be perfect in the summer. Absolutely perfect. And even in autumn, that is going to be beautiful. Oh wow. Pigment. And then this one is kind of like a dark greeny kind of colour. This to me speaks autumn. Looking at this palette, all of these colours just speak autumn. So I've swatched them all on my arm. I feel like my least favourite is probably the third shade, that yellow. They are so pretty and they are so soft. They're going to translate really nicely on the eyes. And this was only £6. £6 for 8 shadows, and look at them, look at these bad boys. I'm so pleased with this purchase, so pleased. I'm gonna have to do like maybe a look with these shortly. Kind of makes me sad to remove the swatches. So the final thing I got is this Jolie Bomb.com palette. Now I'm not going to be swatching this for you guys, as I'm going to have a video coming up very shortly swatching all of these colours. But oh my god, this is just glitter, glitter, glitter. I have this shade currently on my eyes in the middle and a little bit on my lower lash line, and it's just magical. It's as magical as it looks. Oh, there's 24 really beautiful glitter colours here, and there's quite a range of shades which I'm really into. So you may have seen that these are dented. That's because I've already filmed the video swatching all of these. So if that's already up, I will link it down below. And if not, I will update the description box of this video once the swatch video is up. But these colours are just beautiful. If you like this video and would like me to do more, then please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you would press that subscribe button before you leave. Leave a comment, tell me what you liked about this video. If you press that notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload. Thank you so much for watching.